Hello, my name is JJ, welcome to my junk channel, and today I will show you how to create character for the Cosmere role-playing game. As I cannot show you any of the actual materials from the game, I will just show you a process, so you will know whenever your game master wants to invite you to play this game, then you will know the process of creating character. They will show you the options that you can choose from, but you will know what to put where, so you will create your character quicker. So first, we're selecting our ancestry. We can play as human or singer. We will create a human for the sake of the tutorial. And we select from what country we are. So in this case, we will be playing Shin. We can name our character. In my case, it will be Yaturo Son Mai. This is the name based on the Shin culture, which is Yaturo, my birth name, Son Mai, which means literally Yaturo, son of Mai, because this is how you give your name in Shinovar. Now we can select our level, we will start at first, and we can select our path, or our first path. I want mine Yaturo to be Envoy, which is one of the 6 paths available, and each path has specialization. In my case, it will be Faithful, because I want my character to be based on religion. So now we can fill up our attributes. Strength, so how strong you are and how many health points you have. Speed, how quick you are in combat and how well you do dexterity related skills. Intelligence, how many additional expertises you have. Willpower, how many focus points you have. Awareness, what is your sense range. Presence is used for soft skills, and either awareness or presence can be used for the investiture, which you will get when you become a Knight Radiant, and not before that point. Also, whenever we calculate defenses, we add both adjusted abilities to create a defense score. So, in my case, I want my strength to be 0, my strength to be 2. We have 12 points to assign. Intellect 2, Willpower 2, Awareness 3, and Presence 3. And now I can fill out the defenses. So here it will be 10 plus both of those values. So 12, here it can be 14, here it will be 16. Okay, now I can assign the things that scales with abilities. So in case of health, it's 10 plus your strength. So I will have only 10 HP. Speed, you need to check in the table in the book. For 2 speed, my speed would be 25 feet in combat. Oh, and my lifting capacity based on strength will be 100 pounds. Okay. Intellect gives me 2 additional expertises. I also should get one from my ancestry. So let's write 3 here for now. I will get to it in a second. Willpower is 2. I mean, focus is 2 plus your willpower. So it will be 4. And it also decides your recovery die. So in case of 2, it's 1d6. Awareness, it decides your awareness range. Again, you need to check in the book. 3 awareness, it will be 20 feet. And investiture scales with either awareness or presence, whichever is higher, and you get it only whenever you become a Knight Radiant, so not from the start. So you can go with dashes here. Okay, we can go to the skills. As for the skill, we're getting 1 skill for free based on our path. So for Envoy, the free point is for discipline. And then we have 4 points that we can assign anywhere. And during the character creation, no skill can have more than 2 points. So I think I will give 1 point in the lore, because I want my character to be, his goal will be to check other religions and cultures, and he wants to find the best one for people to live, because he found out that his own religion and culture is not as good as everybody in his country says. So I want him finding things out, so I want to insight, and he will need to discuss many things, so I think persuasion will be good. Okay. Now we can fill out all the modificators here, so we can get this value and add it with the ranks we have here. So speed 2, speed 2, speed 2, speed 2, strength 0, strength 0, crafting 2, 2, 2, 3, because I have 2 int and 1 rank, and here it will be also 3 because of the rank, and 2. And here it will be 3, 5 because I have 3 and 2 ranks, 3, 3, 4, 3. Okay. As for the expertises, we should get our first from our ancestry. So in our case, it will be Shinovar, because this is our place of birth. Then we should get additional 2, because we have intellect of 2. And whenever you're selecting your expertise, you can put nearly anything in there, because those are like pieces of knowledge or very specialized skills that no other or very little amount of people have. Our case, I want it to be stone shamanism, which is main religion in Shinovar, because expertise Shinovar will give me the broad knowledge of regular person living there, but it's very broad in the cultural sense, it's because it's like just a country name, then it shouldn't give me a very, very specialized knowledge. But if I added stone shamanism, so just this single religion, I should know every nook and cranny of it. As in, you shouldn't get a good fighter in there and tell that, okay, I'm a good fighter, so I will get a bonus whenever I fight. But you can input a type of armor or type of weapon there, in which case you will get additional thing to do in with a weapon or with an armor. Weapons and armors are only things that gives you strictly mechanical bonus if you have expertise in them. In my case, I will get expertise in using staff, because this will give me ability to use action that allows you to hide just by having my staff. So instead of hiding behind the barrel, I can just block attacks with my staff, and it will be as good as I would be hidden. But I have used one of my expertise slots just to get that. As for talents, we will start with first one, which is the key. In our case, it's Envoy key. So it's like basic ability for this class. So in our case, it's called Rousing Presence. We can even do it like this. And it gives another character for a party status determined until end of the scene, which will make sense whenever your game master will explain it to you. And now there are 2 options. If we are human, we are getting another talent from our Envoy tree, to be precise, from the Faithful tree now, because the key ability is shared by every specialization, and then you're getting to your own tree. So now I will get another talent from the Faithful tree. So I will get Customary Garb here. And what it does, whenever I'm wearing an armor or appropriate clothing from my religion, then my physical and spiritual defense rises by 2. So I can boost my physical defense to 14, and I can boost my spiritual defense to whooping 18. But I've said we have 2 options. The second option is that whenever we get our first talent, the key, if we are singer, then instead of getting another talent from here, we're getting talent from the singer form tree, because singers are people who can change forms. And instead of getting one additional skill from the basic tree here, we get a separate tree with forms. And while we're getting skills from there, we add more forms that we can choose from. But we're human, so we're getting customary garb. Okay, the next step are the items. Here we can select one of the starting kits. In my case, I will get the academic kit, which means for weapons, I can go with a knife, sling, or a staff. So I'm getting the staff. As for armor, I'm getting a uniform. I can put it here, and I can get here. Here's a list of items from the list. I do this now. Here. And wait on this. Okay. We get a number of spheres, which you need to do, in my case, in case of the academic kit, we roll 3d12, and I have rolled 23. And additional expertise, I gained the literature expertise. Literature. Okay. And now we can buy anything we want from the list in the book while paying right amount of marks. And that is really all for the items. So the last thing that we need to put in there is our purpose, our obstacle, and goals. As purpose, it's like your great mission, or what do you want the purpose of your character to be? And it may be something like, okay, I want to be a best fighter, but for Yaturo, I think it will be something like freedom of mind and soul, because I think of him as someone who wants to show other people that the fact that they were raised in a culture or in a religion shouldn't make them like slave to this religion or to those rules that they live in. Our purpose, obstacle, and goals. Your purpose is either something you want your character to be, or something you want them to achieve, or just your purpose in life. I would go with freedom of mind and soul. And what I understand by this, I want my character to be able to show someone that religion and culture that they were raised in shouldn't be a shackles for them, that if they are happy living by some set of rules in some country or in some religion, that should be fine. But if they feel unease with it, then they should be free to go and find a place for themselves, or just live by their own rules, as long as you don't do anything wrong to others, of course. As of obstacle, according to the book, those should be things that make achieving your purpose harder, but I don't think it should be, as a game master, I don't think it should be filled from the start. I think it is something that can be found during your first sessions. So I won't fill it right now. As for goals, those are like a lesser version of the purpose, I think, or like a checklist for things you want to do to achieve the purpose, to fill the purpose. I would go here with free someone from the shackles of... Oh, I can go any further with this. From the shackles. And I will say it like this, or culture shackles. You know what I want to say. Okay, and of course, by filling with the regular font everywhere, besides things like this, this is field character ready to play for Cosmere RPG. Of course, you have few more options. It depends if you're a game master, really. Yeah, because as I mentioned, if you go with the ancestry, in the ancestry, instead of human, if you go the singer, it goes a little bit different. If you're starting at a level higher than 1, you can start as a Knight Radiant, which is also another layer for your character. But I wanted this to be the shortest possible way to start playing Cosmere RPG, filling out your character so you know what is what. Yep. Oh, deflect. It's based on your armor, which in my case, being uniform, is 0. So that's it for now. Maybe I will create some more materials if you like this one. Maybe a little bit better in the future. Bye.